if you want to work in a nonprofit, your skill set has to fit what the organization is looking for. That's very important. If you don't have a clear identity and you don't know what kind of job you can do, and if you haven't done the research that everybody talked about, you won't get a job. The culture is important. The values. Values was mentioned very briefly. Values is very, very important. There has to be, in work, you have content of work, which is what do you do. You have context of work, which is the setting that you do it in. And then you have the third dimension, I call it, which is values. Do your values fit the mission of the organization? And if they don't, you're going to be out of sync. There are terrible pressures in nonprofits. It's true, somebody said that there's greater job security. I think that was more true maybe 6, 8 years ago. It's less true today because nonprofits are also buffeted by fickle government funding, fickle funding from foundations, changing perceptions about what kind of program is valuable to the community at large. Age, they mentioned age. Yes, it's true. There is less age discrimination in nonprofits than you'll find in the for-profit sector, but you still have to have the fit. People mention fundraising many times. Fundraising breaks down into grant writers, that's a specialty. It breaks down into event planners, that's a specialty. And it breaks down into endowment people. If there are any lawyers in the audience, sometimes they work with nonprofits to set up endowments because nonprofit agencies are buffeted increasingly by fickle funding. So they've gone to the development of endowments because endowments is a chunk of money that somebody leaves the organization, the money is invested, and like anybody who's retired, you get money off the investment. So endowment and estate planning has become a big deal.